welcome back to the channel. It's your host, Lunar, of Lunar Arts Extras. You already know. So, alright, I want to try something different, right? And as you can see by the title, I think Dragon Ball is hilarious. Alright? And now, that's not even really a contest, right? We don't gotta... I don't gotta convince you of that. You know Dragon Ball is hilarious. However, right... I want to talk about it, and I got the idea from watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Mugiwara no Goofy, right? And if you haven't seen his One Piece is hilarious, Kakashi is hilarious, those series from him, man, you're doing yourself a disservice. Go check them out, right? But do it after this video, though. No, but seriously, I love that guy's videos, and I got inspired to want to talk about it, and I figured that, you know what, that's what the second channel is all about, trying the new stuff that I want to do. The only difference is, as a faceless content creator, I have to use something to catch your attention, so you'll still be seeing gameplay, even though the second channel is not a gameplay channel. So, and because I'm not the best editor yet. But, so, I want to start off this little series. I don't know if it'll become a series or not. I hope it does, and if it gets, let's say 5 likes, we'll make a part 2. But let's start off with the internet's favorite punching bag, Raditz. He's also becoming the internet's favorite person to want redeemed. So, Raditz, where do we begin? First off, the man has one of the funniest introductions in the franchise, in my opinion. He shows up, right? He's the space warrior of the legendary Saiyan race. Alright, he is the brother of Goku. You are, like, let's look at it from the perspective of Raditz. You are Raditz. You know very little about your brother. You know he was sent to Earth, supposedly to destroy it, which was retconned, but all you know about him is that your brother Kakarot lives on Earth. And that's all you need to know, really. And you know that Raditz and Vegeta are using you as a punching bag, and you kind of have to take it, because, let's be real, compared to them, you are a punching bag. But you're also a proud member of the Saiyan race. So you take your little trip for to go see your brother Goku, or, sorry, Kakarot. First thing you see is a goddamn farmer with a shotgun. This pathetic little earthling. And he's trying to take you out. This man hits you with or tries to hit you with a bullet. Well, you flick it back at him, that wasn't nothing. Then you see a Namekian. First off, you thought your brother would be the only alien on this planet. But a Namekian? Okay, that's weird. You don't have time for that, though. Right? So you almost threaten his life, and then you just go away. You leave this Namekian in complete confusion on who you are, what you are, and why you're here. And then, you finally find your brother Kakarot after this long search. Just for him to tell you, kick rocks, bro. Alright, I'm not going with you. I don't care that you're my brother. Man, I don't even know what a Kakarot is. This man hits you with the, no, I'm good. And, of course, this was not like, you asked him to join you, but it was not an offer he could refuse. Come on now. Right? You didn't ask him to join to ask. You were telling him he was joining. Then you find out you are not only an older brother, but now you're an uncle. So what's the first thing you do? Remember, you are Raditz. You knee your brother in the stomach and take his kid. So you realize, after kidnapping your nephew, that you are actually not a fan of children. Because they are loud and obnoxious, especially when they're at 4. So you decide, what's the best thing you could do with your loving nephew? Throw him in your space pod, so that you don't have to hear him. Obviously. But then, you know, you you see on your scouter that 2 mediocre at best power levels are coming at you. And you're like, okay, surely now, that's not Kakarot. I mean, literally, why would he be coming towards me? Oh, maybe he's come because he's done what I asked of him. Yes, of course that's it. Nah, bro, he came to run the ones with you. This absolute lunatic. This battle-crazed heathen. Your little brother has come to rerun the ones. Yeah, you took him down in one hit. By the way, again, you took him down in one hit. You already won. You should, by all means, have this fight in the bag. And that's what you think, because you are Raditz. You just beat him. Literally, like, maybe an hour top ago. You beat him already. The fight was over. This man gets up. Him and his green friend come to spin the block on you. And what do? Well, of course, you tell them, all right, bet. I mean, look, I've already beaten you once, Kakarot, bet. And your green friend, disgusting.
Get ready.
After all, you were about to beat the green guy, too.
Don't you forget.
They already hit you with everything they had originally. But now they're jumping you. So originally, though, the fight goes in your favor, Raditz. And it's a pretty one-sided fight. At one point, you literally blew the green guy's arm off. I mean, then your brother, of course, catches you slipping, grabs your tail, and you beg him for your life. And it works. What a fool. This man literally like, oh, you'll leave? All right, well, bet. So Goku lets go of the tail. The one thing that they had on you while Piccolo was ready to murk you. And Goku lets it go. And you weren't serious when you told him that you were gonna leave, by the way, of course. No, you continue to break his ribs. Because that's the brother you are. So after breaking your brother's ribs, you have the misfortune of noticing that your nephew is stronger than you. At least for a short burst. And of course you take that as just a freak accident. However, you can't let this kid live. I mean, come on, he broke your space armor, for God's sakes. So, not being one to take the disrespect from everyone that's not Raditz and Nappa lightly, of course, you have to now destroy this child. Because, well, he shamed the hell out of you. So, you prep to do that, and then Goku, of course, begs you, oh, it's just a child. And you tell him, like, dude, no, this is not just a child, Kakarot. This kid literally just almost one-shot me. This child could have probably murked you if you ever, like, took away his, whatever Gohan, whatever this kid likes, because I've never met him before. I mean, I am literally doing you a favor. Oh, and by the way, you're not allowed to join us anymore. Club offer closed. So then Goku puts you in a full Nelson. He puts you in a full Nelson and just straight up tell you, like, all right, well, I guess that we're both going together. And, again, you are Raditz. Yes. You had just beaten this man. He has broken ribs now on top of the damage you already gave him. On top of the fact that you already beat him. Like, all right, think about this. You have had to fumble the bag. So you had two half-dead enemies that were way weaker than you. Power levels in the 400s. And then, of course, you realize that their key attacks, like, made them stronger temporarily, but still, by that same logic, your key attacks make you stronger. And you fumbled the bag so very hard.
I need to get my act together.
So continuing on with the hilariousness, this man, he's begging you, he's like, brother, no, I'm sorry, I really mean it this time, I really will leave, pinky promise, I swear to you. And of course Goku's like, dog, I'm not, look man, alright, I can't let you go. Piccolo already yelled at me once. He's scary when he's mad, alright? I'm not trying to get yelled at again for you. So, Piccolo uses the special beam cannon, or the Makunko Sapo, depending on the iteration you're watching. And he murks both of you, you and your little brother. Wiped out the rest of your family tree. Well, I mean, technically not your family tree, because Gohan was still alive, but still. I mean, your immediate family is now murked, bro. So, then, as you're laying there in self-pity, you find out that there is a chance that your brother has nothing to worry about. He'll be back. You, not so much, but they're gonna revive him with the Dragon Balls. And you hear that, and you're like, oh, yes, Green Man, tell me more. And as you're told a slight explanation of the Dragon Balls and the myth that they are, well, your first thought isn't, oh man, that's amazing. Your first thought is, bro, I'm coming back. My boys are gonna run the ones with you, and then they're gonna revive me. So then your friends, while you're thinking they're gonna revive you, hit you with start talking to each other. Just, Vegeta, should we go to Earth to get the Dragon Balls? Yes. Should we revive Raditz? God, no. Weakling. Raditz, of course, died being Raditz the Runt. A loving nickname given to him by the Prince of all Saiyans, the most egotistical man ever, Vegeta. Hopefully we can talk about that in part 2. But yeah, no, I absolutely love the idea of doing a Dragon Ball's Hilarious / breakdown of individual arcs in Dragon Ball. And yeah, I am new to this, so if it seems a little rusty, you at least see why. I'm normally used to just playing the video games and doing the beat 'em ups, but yeah.
If you think you can beat me, you'll have to prove it.
So, hey guys, it's Future Lunar. It's been a few days since I touched this video. I was on the fence about uploading it, but it'll be uploaded to the second channel, then the main channel. So, people on the main channel, if you guys want to see the extra content, just saying, that's what the second channel's for, Lunar Arts Extras. Follow it. So yeah, my takeaway from the video, and what I want you to take away is, without Raditz, we wouldn't have as much knowledge on Goku as we do. Raditz was our explanation dump. It was to let us know that there is something bigger and better out in space. And it's thanks to Raditz that we got the hype up for Vegeta and Nappa. If Raditz never showed up, Vegeta and Nappa would have never showed up. If Raditz didn't show up, and Vegeta and Nappa didn't show up, Goku wouldn't have gone to Namek. Well, the whole crew wouldn't have gone to Namek. But we wouldn't go to Namek, which means that we probably would have been limited to Earth. Which means that we would have been so underprepared when it came time for the android fight. Which probably would have been the end right there, because without Namek, there is no Super Saiyan. More likely than not, at least. Without Super Saiyan, well, the androids are murking everybody. And yeah, so the takeaway, of course, being, thank Raditz, don't make fun of him. Also make fun of him, though, because it's hilarious. But without Raditz, the series would have been dramatically different. However, that doesn't stop him from being really fucking hilarious. Anyway, I'll catch y'all in the next episode. You already know. I love y'all. Peace. Also, now that you've had that beautiful transition, as you can see, this is the outro. So, I want to give the shout-outs that I give, that thing I do. If you haven't already checked out Default B7, that is one of my good friends. I dare to even say he's my best friend. So, go check him out, guys. He makes hilarious content, especially when he's drunk playing Mario Kart. Yeah, that's right, Default. I see you drunk driving. Shame on you. And let's not forget the other content creator that is very near and dear to me. You already know it's jman.mp4. I shout him out every chance I get. And that's because I really like his content. And he's a really good guy. He's really nice. So, yeah. If you guys like really good guys and nice people, there you are. 2 content creators right there. Handing them to you. Go check them out. And, of course, if you're not already familiar with my main channel, I make gaming content. So yeah, that's what I do. And if you're not following the main channel, go subscribe. If you're not following the second channel, please go subscribe. Anyway, with that, this video comes to a close. Roll.